If I was doing this for monetary gain, I wouldn't be using the name Yahusha. I'd have used the name Jesus. And if I wanted the easy route, I would have played the same game that most pastors play. I'd stay inside the same safe vocabulary that people have been trained to accept. I'd avoid 90% of the topics I touch. I'd stop exposing fractures. I'd stop confronting the lies. I'd stop questioning the system. And I'd stop making people uncomfortable. I would package everything in the same smooth, polished, church-approved language that keeps the crowds calm, keeps the money flowing, and keeps everybody feeling affirmed while they stay blind. And let's be real. If you don't think that I could teach at a deeper level than most of the men standing behind the pulpits right now, you're wrong. Because I could easily do that. I could just take the same pastoral playbook that they use, soften my tone, use the name Jesus, repeat the same safe lines, keep the people happy, and stay away from the dangerous topics and build a huge following extremely fast. Because let's face it, that route is way easier, way safer, and way more profitable. So don't insult me by acting like I chose this path because it pays. It really doesn't. The truth costs. The narrow path costs, using the true names cost, touching the subjects that I touch cost, and saying what people don't want to hear cost, and tearing down lies that people built their entire identity around cost. So if I wanted applause, comfort, and broad acceptance, I would have chosen the other road a long time ago. At this point, I'd probably have millions of followers by now if I had decided to just become another polished religious performer, but I didn't. I chose the truth. I chose the harder road. I chose the path that gets you attacked, misrepresented, cut off, mocked, and treated like the problem because you refuse to play the game that they all play. So, for those of you that think that I'm doing this for monetary gain, spare me the self-righteous nonsense, the fake holiness, the comments acting like I'm chasing gain because I dared to tell the truth about labor, support, and what this work has actually cost me. Because if money was the goal, I picked the dumbest possible route. And that should tell you everything. Because I didn't choose the broad road, I chose the costly one. And a lot of you know that, you just don't want to admit it.